morning, everyone. My name is Garen Gabriel, bringing you today's children's message. Have you ever been told that you couldn't do something simply because you're too young? My mother would say this line to me all the time when I was younger, and it drove me insane. No, you can't have any coffee, you're too young. That's nice, Jimmy and them have phones, but you're not getting one because you're too young. A dog? And who's gonna take care of the dog? Not me and not you because you're too young. I don't care if it's still daylight outside when the street light comes on. When that street light comes on, you better be in this house because you're too young to be out at night. Now, granted, she was right. I had no business doing some of those things because I was too young and it wasn't safe to do so. But I have to admit there were times when I was frustrated because I felt like I couldn't do anything because I was young. And on top of that, I didn't really feel like I had much to offer as a young person. But in God's eyes, that's not true at all. God sees young people very differently. Check this out. The scripture says in 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 12, in the International Children's Bible, "You are young, but do not let anyone treat you as if you are not important. Be an example to show the believers how they should live. Show them with your words, with the way you live, with your love, with your faith, and with your pure life." You see, age is no restriction to God. Whether young or old, God calls his people to be examples to others using their gifts, their talents, their blessings, so that they can be a blessing to others. Even if you have nothing to offer, absolutely nothing to offer to God, God will take that nothing and turn it into something. Isn't that cool? See what I did there? Don't believe me? Well, let's take a look at some children in the Bible that God uses to be a blessing to others. Now, King Josiah was only about 7 years old when he made a difference in Israel. And David was just a boy when he defeated Goliath. And the young boy with 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread didn't seem to have much to offer, but when he gave it to Jesus, it fed 5,000 men, women, and children. We even have young people today that are being used by God. Take a look.
I just wanna live. God protect me. I just wanna live. I just wanna live.
You've been called the voice of Gen X, our future president, the face of young Hollywood, a role model, and a style icon. Wow. Any pressure in that?
Fortunately, no. I've been really gosh darn lucky to have a group of people who support me for being Yara. And I think the way my family operates is just impact over legacy, and so the title doesn't matter too much.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yep.
My name is Greta Thunberg. I am 15 years old and I'm from Sweden. I speak on behalf of Climate Justice Now. Many people say that Sweden is just a small country and it doesn't matter what we do. But I've learned that you are never too small to make a difference. And if a few children can get headlines all over the world just by not going to school, then imagine what we could all do together if we really wanted to.
Mari Copeny is nicknamed Little Miss Flint for speaking out about the city's tainted water. And here's what she wrote to the president. She said, "I am one of the children affected by this water. I know this is probably an odd request, but I would love for a chance to meet you or your wife." Well, the president wrote back telling Mari he was proud of her for using her voice on behalf of the children of the Flint, and he will be visiting next week.
So in summary, whatever you have, surrender it to God. Whatever gifts, whatever talents, even if you don't have anything, just hand it over to God, and he will use it for his glory.
Try this.
Grab a piece of paper and a pencil. Make 2 columns, or you can fold your paper in half. On the left side, make a list of all the gifts, blessings, and talents that you have. And then on the right side, write out how you can use each gift to be a blessing to others. Pray over that list in the coming month and let God use you. Remember, you are never too young to be used by God.